Ladies and gentlemen, Lenny March here from Machine MMA. I'm here with a victorious Keegan Cairns here at Machine MMA. I was like I just mentioned. But anyway, a victorious Keegan. Keegan, that was spectacular. That was some fight, first and foremost. How do you feel right now?
Buzzing. I came off a bit of a shitty result on my last fight. Took a bit of time off, so there was a wee bit of nerves and stuff coming into this one. But there was one goal, and that was to win. And to be honest, I wanted to chase the finish because, I'm capable of it. I don't need to go 3 rounds with people, To be honest, yeah, it finished just at the end of the second, but it should have been finished in the first. You can't lie on all fours and cover your head for 40 seconds and expect me to just stop hitting you. I looked at the ref 3-4 times. Maybe some refs would stop it. He chose not to, so he just kept getting a beating. Yeah. It's the best way of putting it.
Did you enjoy giving the beating, should we say?
Yeah, absolutely, because you know what? I had so much respect for him. And then at the start, he comes out and he's like, I'm not shaking your hand and shit. Like fucking grow up, eh? It's amateur MMA. Stop trying to think you're bigger than what you're not. He's still not even got a win on his record yet. So he's not even got a chance to even say anything on me. I'm kind of riding 3 wins, questionable decision again. And if you come out with that attitude, expect to get fucking punch fuck out, basically.
Yeah, I want to talk about that first round. Yeah. It was quite awkward. There was a moment where he sort of fell, and he hit you with a punch as you went down. Talk to me about that. That was a bit awkward.
I'm going to call it luck. We had an idea that he was just going to rush, so quite good at moving about, moved out the way. I expected it, read it quite well. I threw a left hand, he stumbled, and as he was falling, I managed to catch him, burst my face open, and I was like, fuck. That's not great, but I got on top of him, controlled the round. You can't let little moments like that dictate the whole fight, so you just got to put it in the past and move on, basically.
Yeah, you really topped on this, but you spoke about, the amount of times that I was watching the fight, the amount of times that you were looking at the ref, it seemed like basically what I'm saying, you felt like it should have been stopped, no doubt about that.
100%. If an opponent isn't fighting back and is in a vulnerable position and you're getting hit in the head, the side of the head, he's purposely trying to turn the back of his head, so start using the other hand. If he's not fighting back, the fight shouldn't keep going, in my opinion. Maybe the odd 3-4 seconds, but when it's 40 seconds, he's lying there in a turtle position, thinking about maybe what he's going to have steering at, get a fucking grip. You're in a cage to fight, not lie on your face.
But the good thing is it did lead to a second round though. So that must have felt good to come to.
And then he comes out wanting to shake hands in the second round. Get a grip, man. It's just embarrassing, to be honest. And
there was another bit, like I mentioned before we came up to this interview, there's a lot to unfold already from this fight.
I'm talking about.
the awkward stand-up, he hit you with an up kick, wasn't it? It was an up kick. Firstly, talk to me about the up kick. How tough was that to take?
To be honest, as I say, he was just spazzing out. I don't even think he knew he threw it. But it skiffed. I kind of moved, it skiffed, and I was just I wasn't too sure about what was going to happen. So when the ref says, right back in the middle, I was like, but he's a downed opponent kicking me as I'm about to take him out. And then the ref's like, oh, well, we'll change it again. So then they question it, then we're getting told to stand up. So it's just a bit inconsistent, to be honest. It's a bit gutting. Such a professional venue, set up, and stuff like that just kind of puts the place down, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we apologise on our behalf that, it's something that obviously we don't want to see fighters upset. But it was a good performance. But it was a bit of an awkward stand-up, and I 100% agree. But I enjoyed the performance, Keegan. It was absolutely spectacular. We know already what's next for you, and unfortunately it's not on our show, but let's talk about the future. Obviously that's it's Aiden. What is that? Let's talk about it. Just a quick brief overview, because I know Ian will kill me.
I'll do a brief one. So he's went running for the last 2-3 shows we've ran. All of a sudden got a couple of wins under his belt and thinks he's invincible. So all I'm going to say is, Aiden Curry, I'm knocking you the fuck out, bud.
There we go. That's Keegan Cairns. He's full of confidence after a fantastic win here at Machine MMA 46. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you.